Hello.
Hello there, ma'am. It's honor to have you here,
Welcome
Miss
in.
Mina Vanilla.
Oh, there we go. I was on the wrong screen. Hello. Now we're here.
We're here. I am your faithful Amanda Splatz, hanging out with one of the OGs of flavor, Miss Mina Vanilla. It is an
Hello,
honor to
hello.
be here,
Oh, did I need to give you a
and
food
it
key for
is
your
now.
stream? I just realized that.
No, I'm just using the group one. The one I use for the group is my 2D. So I figured that would be a little less graphics intensive, anyways.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. But yes, hello. We are going to play some games.
I warned him beforehand. I'm a little bit of a tryhard, but I will try to keep my composure. So we are starting out with
Connect 4.
go ahead and pull that browser up, Connect 4.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got the browser hiding behind this really nice picture of bread.
Ha. Gotta have the bread.
Because I am so original.
I mean, can't go wrong with bread.
There we go. So I forget who starts.
Let's see. It might be me. Oh, I forgot to post on Twitter. I'm gonna post on Twitter real quick.
Not a problem.
Okay.
There are just so many to keep track of these days. It's crazy. Man.
Yeah. Oh, first I'll ask you, what inspired you to be Amanda Splatz?
It was well, as far as being the Amanda, choosing the specific Amanda Splatz character, I had just been inspired by watching Fujikura Urika of Phase Connect, and wanted to try it on my own. And when I saw the document that had the unused flavor characters in it, I saw Amanda Splatz, this roadkill 80s Sailor Moon type. And I thought, that's interesting, but that's not what I'm into. I'm more into the gritty OVA 90s. So I took the initial 80s anime and did my own gritty 90s OVA reboot. And I tried to keep a couple of the initial parts of the design, like the black and yellow color scheme and the whole roadkill thing. But and I think that's one of the great things about flavor. You can take as much as you want, take as little as you want, customize it, and really make it your own thing. It's good. There's just so much freedom. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's very fun. Yeah, there's a lot of things you can try and kind of dip your toes in, try some stuff out.
Yeah, it's like a lot of corporations wouldn't be able, like they wouldn't have, like, I'm not gonna be playing Valorant or Call of Duty or Five Nights at Bob's or whatever they do. I sing and I do creative writing, and I'm horrible at gambling, and I'm horrible at fighting games, and I'm horrible at RPGs. But I say dirty words and I drink, and why am I on this channel? I don't think I fit in with the whole family free aesthetic.
That's okay.
But you know what?
Well, it can be like a fun game night. You can be like the, strange uncle that comes past the family or something.
Oh yeah.
So my brothers are all the pretty strange uncles, but we all live close, so they're always around.
Yeah, it's just so wholesome, man. It's just like, with all the stuff that you see going around these days, it's nice to have a stream you can watch and just chill and relax too. Like, my favorite stream of yours, I was rewatching it recently, was you and Milliardo doing the karaoke together. That's fun. That was heartwarming, man.
I guess you can look at my stuff and either be like, oh, she's rubbing it in, or, oh, there's still hope in the world.
There's still a place for coming content like that.
Yeah. What is it? Chan says this guy sounds like a chain smoker from Staten Island.
Well, actually, I am from the desert.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
It's not. It's not the the desert, quote unquote. It's not the Mojave. It's like somebody misremembered the Mojave.
You just got all that. You got all that sand in your lungs.
Yeah,
and
and
I
you
mean,
think it's bad
you're
now.
also
Just
roadkill, kinda. So maybe they got a little squished.
yeah, you you think it sounds bad when I talk? You should hear it when I freaking sing, man. But yeah, I am. I lean more because my origins are like. Oh wait, I think I actually go first.
Oh
no,
wait, no, I
don't.
think I do. Okay,
But my origins go. I'm not a streamer. I'm a creative writer, and so this whole streaming thing, couple. It was just like 2.5 months ago. It was all new to me, so leaning to the writing, the originality.
Yeah,
and trying to do. That's why this is the Amanda Splatz project, and not just Amanda Splatz, because I'm trying to do things a little bit differently.
What kind of like, are there certain genres you like to write in?
I try to branch out a little bit here and there, but with the I see what you're doing. With the actual character, I'm kind of going for like modern Western type of Americana type of thing, like something out of a Tom Waits song or a Richard Rodriguez movie.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like Tom Waits. There's like a couple songs I know from him, but his stuff's pretty unique.
Yeah, I believe I was saying, what was it, Gunslinger Girl or Gun Street Girl at one of the karaoke's I did. And but my big group is the Eagles. I love singing the Eagles, and I try to cram it into every karaoke if I can.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember.
In fact, that my image song is a Doolin Dalton, one of their lesser known ones from the Desperado album.
Yeah, I was gonna say obviously there's Hotel California. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head what other Eagles songs I know. I know growing up I listened to a lot of the classic rock station. So there's like, I want to do a karaoke that's just all my favorite classic rock songs.
Yeah, and then but you also got to be careful. Wasn't there a thing recently where they got rid of a lot of songs that were on YouTube due to some kind of contract thing?
Oh, did they?
Like
I'd have to look.
CCAC or something. I forget what it was called.
Just I could just like download some songs and turn them into my own karaoke tracks.
Yeah, well, I try looking them up online.
Yeah, usually that's
and playing them live.
Yeah,
because I'm running a. Oops.
Oh no!
Because I'm running a certified potato here.
Yeah.
I was completely open about that. Because like that, my content wasn't initially supposed to be gaming. I was like writing and singing and stuff. But then I discovered Steam, and oh god, Steam is just so easy to use, man.
Yeah.
It's great, and I just stock up my wish list, and it's nice enough to tell me when stuff goes on like 80-90%.
Oh yeah, when they have the sales and stuff. I have quite a few. I mean, I've barely, I'm not a gamer. I'm not a gamer. At some point I'll have to attempt like Hollow Knight or something. But there's some fun games on there, like I like Root. I want to do a Root game at some point because we have the board games and they have an online version that's really fun. There's like a couple other ones. I don't know, there's lots of neat games. Like there's some game where you're learning Japanese by taking pictures through the street, around town, or there's that grocery store game a lot of people are playing. And then everyone was playing that unpacking game about the time we moved to Japan. And I wanted to play it, but I was like, I won't play it until I unpack our house. And it's been over a year. Also, when I play that game, it'll be because I finally unpacked everything. It's mostly there. It's like things have been out of the boxes, but just trying to finish decluttering and organizing and get everything into a space.
Just a little trappings, little things you might not have normally touched either way.
Yeah.
It's just I've thought about moving out of the desert, but it's just that's so daunting.
Yeah.
Trying to find a new job somewhere else and finding a place to live, learning the lay of the land.
Yeah. Change
Especially
can be
since
pretty upheaval.
yeah. Especially as I just recently started working from home itself. I work at the salt mines, Desert Salt Mines LLC, and due to circumstances beyond our control, they've started letting me work from home.
Oh, nice.
So it's been great because my commute was like an hour to 2 hours each. I'm getting like 20 hours of my life back.
Yeah.
I'm going to start picking up some new hobbies.
Yeah, for real.
Oh,
that kind of commute can be so draining. So much time.
Yeah, but I felt kind of a
Haha!
oh no.
I didn't even see that one at first until I put it down.
You're tricky. We'll have to take care of that.
Salty really loves Connect 4, and he gets really intense. He knows all the tips and tricks with Connect 4. I'm not as good. I just like try and do it more randomly.
Yeah, I think I've watched Salty before, part of a group. I believe the underperformers was with Nicola and Soren and Tem.
Yeah.
Their own whole group in FlaVR. It just kind of blows me away. There's just these days, especially, there's just so many great talents who premiered recently in FlaVR.
Yeah.
And there's really been over the last few months a real revolution, a real sea change. Yeah. Like I know, I'm not gonna get into it too much because it's not my effing business. But I know there was some weirdness there for a while. But I feel like things are really starting to get into a good place for FlaVR.
Yeah, it's nice that it's because it should be what people make of it, and like the whole point is that there's not a huge pressure or expectation, so it's better when people can just kind of do what they want with it and not feel like they have to do things one way or another because of how other people may feel. So I'm glad it's still kind of it's an ongoing dream. The meme stays the dream
because it's that freedom and creativity that FlaVR was founded on, that and AI.
Yeah.
Anyone who
makes it kind of more accessible.
Yeah, because I'm quite broke. I spent like $300 on Steam games this month. What the F is wrong with me? But when it comes to artwork, I used Microsoft Copilot for the AI.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no!
Would you like to switch to another game?
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's see.
Let me go ahead and hide the board back.
Yeah, here, let me see. Where's my thing at?
But I use specifically Microsoft Copilot, Bing with DALL-E 3, because with that one, with traditional AI art, you have to use tags and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But with Microsoft Copilot, you just put in normal words, normal sentences, and it parses them out for you. It's great for a filthy casual.
Nice. Yeah.
Much like myself.
You want to do Battleship next? Or Checkers? How about Checkers? I think Checkers is a little easier to play while you're talking.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm up to the challenge. Just give me the URL. We'll go ahead and click it.
Yeah, let me get this pulled up.
Gara Senpai looking greedily at those 5 FlaVR coins right now. I don't know who he placed a bet with, but
ho. Let's see. Come on. Is it gonna do it? What's it doing? Hang on. Let me try and get this.
It is so nice, this website. This website actually saved a collab I had earlier this week with iGrub.
Mm-hmm.
Got a game called Simulation of the Yacht Dice, which was Yahtzee, but it was like $1. But it was so chonky, it slowed my potato to a crawl. So we just went to Buddy Board Games, and everything was beautiful.
Nice. Let's see. I'm trying to get this pulled up. Let's see. Come on, checkers. It's not wanting to pull it up for some reason. It says, could not join game room. Game type is not correct. Please join game room for correct game. Connect 4. I don't know what my...
That's weird.
Why it's doing that? I go games. Let's try.
It's that American scuff, man. Scuff is life. Scuff is love.
Yeah, always.
And
scuff.
as
Can't
a
get away from
perfectionist, I've had to try to accept that because I'm a wagey, a middle management wagey, and a bit of a perfectionist myself. So I just got to embrace when stuff happens, not just worry or fret about it, because that's part of the show too. I mean, it's live entertainment.
I've had some serious stuff where I'm like freaking out, like, what do I do? But you just go
especially
on with,
with
okay,
Microsoft.
do you want to try pulling up the try and make the room for what's it? The checkers? I don't know why mine's not pulling up.
Going back now. Checkers. Hey, got the room. I'll give you the URL.
All right.
There you go.
All right.
I think that's it. I may have fat fingered a number or two. I apologize.
Should work. Let's see here. Let's see. Could not join game. Player already joined game. Player name. What? There we go. Okay. Right,
there we go. Just gotta move it up on my screen.
There we go. Now we can.
So everyone can watch me fail horribly again, which has its own intrinsic value.
Always. Oh no, checkers was always a fun game.
I'll tell you, I got a history of checkers because I used to spend a lot of time in the South, the deep American South, and everywhere I went there, you had a Cracker Barrel.
Oh, I was about to say, I love playing checkers at Cracker Barrel and the fun general store that they have.
Yeah, it gets expensive, but you're not really just paying for the stuff. You're paying for the experience of like the little keepsakes and everything.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been to a
But
Cracker
they had
Barrel.
they had the giant checkers, and they also had that peg game.
Oh yeah,
where I'd actually gone so many times that I'd memorized how to do the peg game, and I tried to impress co-workers with it, and I found out co-workers don't care. They just want to get their
food.
turkey slices and be on their way.
Yeah, I can't remember if I learned that game or not. Maybe at one point, but it didn't stick. I do my worst experience I've had at Cracker Barrel was I asked for a hot chocolate, and they brought out a mug of hot water and a packet of Swiss Miss, and I just looked at her and I was like, and then she was like, do you want me to mix it up for you? And I was like, yes please. Like, okay, it's one thing to know, like, okay, it's just your typical, hot chocolate, but can you at least make the presentation nice?
Yeah, it's just you find out so many people just don't take pride in their jobs anymore, man. I don't know what happened.
Or at least do the job, like, even if you don't really care that much. Just at least do the job.
Yeah, it's like I remember one time back in the South a few years ago, went back to see some family. We went to like a Roadhouse grill or something. No, not a roadkill grill. Calm down, everyone. And that it was one of those places where they have it just blew my mind. They have peanuts, like free peanuts for people, but they didn't bother like cleaning anything. They were just peanuts left on the floor, shells on the floor, and it just weirded me out. Like I don't know if I'm obsessive or what, but it just didn't sit well with me.
Yeah, kind of dirty.
Oh no. I have realized my failings as a person.
Haha! I think I'm winning.
Yeah.
So do you have like certain
I think
like storyline for Amanda?
Well, I'd actually cover this on one of the writing streams I did recently. The main character, baby.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, but then you get to catch me.
Yeah.
But the story is, and it actually took me a while to realize try to figure out how I could fit the original Roadkill prompt into the gritty 90s OVA. So the story is that one day a coyote out in the desert got run over and became Roadkill. Problem is they got run over by the isekai truck.
Oh, interesting.
That from that overused trope that every freaking anime I see is the isekai. So I decided to make fun of it. And what if it ran over a animal and made them a human person?
Oh,
it's a lot more gory and violent than that. And I am currently being haunted by a coyote spirit by the name of Sand Ruby, who will be streaming later this week for horror purposes for mandatory spoopy horror.
Oh, nice.
October streaming.
Nice.
But just wandering the desert, trying to figure out why I'm here, why I became like this, and in the meantime, trying to entertain people and make people smile.
Aw, fun.
Trying to give them that experience of
do it.
Yeah, just trying to give people the experience and do right by the people that did right by me.
I haven't listened to it. My brother sent a link earlier. Now I want to try and pull it up, called Fine, I'll Isekai Myself. I don't know what the song is, but I gotta listen to it.
That doesn't sound good, man. It's like it as someone who still has a backlog of 80s and 90s anime to get through, like I still haven't finished Dominion Tank Police or anything like that. Or
I haven't even heard of that
but
one. There's a lot of the
I can't start on
to
anything
watch.
new. Yeah, it's like, hey, you should start watching One Piece, Amanda. There's 1,000 episodes, and I'm like, I that's why I like the 90s OVAs. Like a lot of them are just a couple of episodes. I can get through them in one afternoon if I can find a place to 100% legitimately and not illegally download and purchase them.
Yeah.
From a reputable vendor.
Let's see.
But that also goes into preservation. I'm big into lost media, and there's just so many shows like that, games and stuff that are just disappearing.
Yeah.
And just trying to catalog and keep an eye on everything we can, because who knows? We might find a classic someday.
Yeah, there's definitely, I feel that like a lot of the movies or shows or different things that we decide to get like physical forms of for our family is partly based off of trying to preserve, like make sure we have those for the kids later on. Because yeah, it's hard to know what will be around.
And the physical media is getting dangerous too, because things like with the games that keep going offline, the servers go offline, you can't play them.
Yeah.
Or you have no ability to play some with the DRM and everything. And so they just become lost to time unless they like Hosho Marine them, so to speak.
Yeah.
And I'm not advocating that at all. I'm just saying we don't have a whole bunch of other options these days.
Yeah.
Especially I think it was in California. They passed a law now where where these companies have to admit that you're not actually buying a digital product or a TV show or something. You're just purchasing like a legal right
to be using it. Yeah, it's kind of tricky
temporarily. And that's why I also get weirded out about how many streaming services there are these days.
Yeah,
and they keep divvying up more and more content. It just it used to be so simple, man, and it used to be that much simpler back in the day. With just cable television, just had a couple of options. Now there's so many options, but so many of them are just being gated off.
Yeah, I remember when Netflix still sent DVDs in the mail.
Yeah,
that was a time.
I remember when I was a little baby Splatoozy, going over to a actual physical video store and just browsing through everything, finding stuff that I probably wouldn't have normally even given a second glance if it wasn't for the fact that everything else was rented out. And that is how I first got into more quote unquote hardcore anime, the more gritty stuff.
Yeah.
I remember it was Yotoden Wrath of the Ninja that it was like a kind of generic ninja story. It wasn't really that good, but I still fondly remember it because it was kind of my opening gateway to, there can be blood and crazy stuff in anime.
Yeah.
And it got me looking more into it. And eventually, of course, I found the great film Ghost in the Shell, the original.
I see. I forget.
And then I watched
because I know Milliardo has that. I think he has, because there's like the anime. They made like a weird live action too, right?
Oh yeah, the live action movie infuriated me, man. They copied so many scenes from the original, but they didn't give it the soul or the heft. They're just copying it like bit for bit, and it's just like why bother at that point, man?
Yeah, I know I watched one of them. I can't remember which one. I want to say probably the anime. Oh, and then I didn't read the manga, but I really liked the first movie of Alita.
Battle Angel Alita?
Yeah.
Now that I believe that also got a live action remake, and I heard that wasn't actually too bad.
Yeah, so yeah, I didn't read the manga. I did see a little bit about it, I think I also watched like the anime. I'm trying to remember. I know between the manga, I forget if it was both the manga and the anime. I know definitely like the manga, where the way the characters were presented was a fair bit different, and they made some changes, but made it kind of work. I did really, really enjoy the live action Alita, and I don't think they were able to green light the sequel, which made me really bummed because kind of left on a cliffhanger. But I did really enjoy the live action one. The way they did the capturing and CGI for Alita herself was pretty. I forget what they did exactly, but it was really interesting. I know at first the like larger eyes on the more realistic person kind of threw me off, but I got used to it.
Well, she's not even supposed to be a real human anyway.
Well,
so
no, she's a robot. But for the actress playing her, being whatever, they did like slight tweaking CGI stuff to make her, more of the robotic look. But there are
good things like that, and then though, I get really upset at what was the one they did, Cowboy Bebop? That I think that was the one that made me
Netflix one.
Yeah, that made me lose faith in humanity for like 2 days because they butchered my girl Ed, man. They had Ed come in like the last minute of the season finale.
Yeah,
and just. It was just a symbol of everything that was wrong with that remake.
So
I was so upset.
I forget what they did to Valentine, right? That's the other girl's name.
Faye.
Faye. No, Faye. I don't know why I was thinking Valentine. I forget what they did to her, but they totally like her like missed the point of her character. Whatever they did with her.
They absolutely nerfed her. Yeah.
Yeah. I saw. I think I've seen like 80% of Cowboy Bebop. I need to finish watching that, and I've like we'd started Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. There's animes like that where I'm like, man, I need to watch those, but I usually will like watching them with Milliardo, and I mean, I don't have much time to sit and watch things, so it takes a while to get through stuff.
And then you got to be careful about which one you pick, because like I know there's Full Metal Alchemist, and then there's Brotherhood. I think Brotherhood is kind of accepted as the better one.
Yeah, that's what we've been watching.
Was the one I was watching recently was Hellsing Ultimate, which was infinitely better than the original Hellsing, a lot grittier and a lot more narrative driven. I thought that one was actually quite good. I'm not going to tell people where I watched it because I don't want to start a run or anything, but you got to watch these any way you can, my man.
Yeah.
Because it's just so crazy with Crunchyroll.
We left Crunchyroll a while ago.
Yeah, we're sailing the wild open seas like Hosho Marine. I got no shame, man.
I think like sometimes our philosophy is like watch the things where we can, and then if we find avenues to try and get like later like buy DVDs or when we have
right, it's like
try and like if you can find a way to be able to like get the money to the people that made it. But there was also like when we did have Crunchyroll, it's like okay, we're paying this, so like the money is theoretically going to where it needs to, but the like video engines were so bad on Crunchyroll that sometimes we'd go other places to get a better viewing experience while paying for the subscription.
And as a retro gamer, someone who does old school games all the time, I've had to do that too, where I will purchase the game if I can, but I just don't have the option sometimes.
Yeah.
Like my big comfort game is Neo Turf Masters, which is an arcade golf game. It's quite good, but you can't purchase it anymore. The only place that I could even the only place I could even come close to purchasing it legally anymore was the Neo Geo Pocket Color handheld version.
Oh wow!
Which is nerfed, but it's essentially the same game. So I do try to buy these games when I can, but if they keep taking them off the quote unquote shelves and making them impossible to get digitally, taking them off of Steam and everything, we don't have a whole lot of options.
Yeah, because it's like you can't just buy CDs secondhand because it's all.
I'm not gonna be buying a Neo Geo arcade cabinet just so I can play the greatest golf game of all time. Although I have dreamt about it.
My oldest, he likes to when we video call mom, especially from across the seas, on like the messenger app, you can play games with each other, and so he'll go and play like Go Fish in this little golf game with her. It's really sweet. I have a ton of like these games that I grew up with. Where's my list? I have a list of games where we have like all the CDs. So I don't know if there's a way I can run the CDs somewhere or find an emulator for them, but where's my list of all these funny games that I used to play? It's probably a much different
was that
category.
One of those freeware compilations?
I don't know. Let's see. There's this one typing game that I played. There's Tigger's Honeypot adventure game. You gotta play some Rita Rabbit, some Freddy Fish, the Putt Putt car game, Bumper Wars, that one Indiana Jones games, Torrens Passage. Also there's like Armor games, had a couple games like this one, Ramus and something, where there's like this purple bear in the sky and these killer slugs. I gotta play the VeggieTales camping game. There's I want to play the Captain Crunch game. There's some other game I was thinking of recently too. This one Spanish game. I don't know. There's all these random games that I played when I was younger that I want to figure out how to play again on stream. Partly for the nostalgia factor.
Yeah, you just gave me a concussion with all that nostalgia at once. But I find the problem is with actually running the old games as they're supposed to be run is getting them to work on more modern systems. Like I had a copy of the old Mr. Pibb, the spicy cherry soft drink had their own Doom clone some time ago.
Oh wow!
And a long time ago, and I actually got a copy of it, but I can't get it to run on Windows 11.
Ah, I've managed to keep my computer from updating to Windows 11 so far. We'll see. When they force me to. I'm gonna keep Windows 10 as long as I can.
Yeah, well, this is a brand new rig. It came with 11S. And I'm so bad at computers and things like that I figured out how to get the S off the 11S, and I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm exhausted. I gotta go take a nap.
Yeah. Man, it got hot around here again.
Yeah.
It's like we got fall for a bit, now it's hot again.
Even for the desert, like it's been like 100, getting up to like 89, 90 at night, like 102 in the day.
Oh man,
it's October. I don't think they got the memo, man.
I know it seems like it's always like that. We haven't gotten it quite that bad. Now we're south, so we've got the humid heat, but it was like 80s today, and we were playing with one of the horses this morning, walking the kids around on her. And I hopped on her afterwards and, did a little bit with her walking around and came inside. I'm like, man, I need a nap. It's so hot. Just being out there in the kind of middle of the day.
I used to ride horses temporarily long time ago, but I kind of gave up on it because it was just a lot of work.
It is,
brushing them and cleaning up afterwards. But they're living, breathing creatures, so it's not fair not to take care of them.
Yeah. Did you have a stable you went to, or did you have property for them?
Father Splats, I think he rented a place. I forget where it was, but we had a round pen and everything, and a couple of horses. I can't remember the names, but it was like a lot of things in my life. It was good times until it wasn't.
Yeah. Yeah, they can definitely
get out of that.
They can be trouble when they decide to put their foot through a barbed wire fence, and then they got a big cut that you got a doctor. I've had to do that with them before. There's one time we were about to send a horse somewhere, about to sell her. I think it was the thoroughbred Cora. We were about to sell her, and then right before she was gonna get picked up, the day before or earlier that morning, she got a bad cut. Gave herself a bad cut on her kind of bottom of her leg. It was just like, come on.
Geez, I tell you, one day when I was young, I was passed out in the kitchen for some reason, and I remember Mother Splats waking me up, screaming because one of the horses had gotten their legs out, caught up in the barbed wire, and I was the only person strong enough to work the bolt cutters to get it free.
Oh gosh, that's yeah, that's rough.
It was hard.
Yeah, especially if they're caught. I'm trying to remember. I think there's probably been a couple times where one of them has got themselves kind of caught, and we have to go out there. I think most of the time we've been able to help them get out without having to cut the wire. But yeah, it's always ugh, it's no fun. But yeah, most of the time when I put
and you gotta, they're sturdy creatures, but they gotta think what they're thinking too.
Oh yeah, they're prey animals. So you gotta work with them. Most of the time when I play with Chica in particular, I'll go out there and I just put a lead rope on her, do some groundwork with her. Then I just tie the one end of the lead rope around to the halter to make little reins, and then I just hop on bareback and walk around. So it's like very low effort. But
you're working smarter, not harder.
Yeah.
You do what you got to do to get the job done.
Yeah, I think at one point I like taught her how to be in a saddle, but then I just never really used it again. I need to have Dad. I'm gonna have him move the round panels down to the pasture, because right now they're in the second pasture, and we've got kind of a ring area in the first pasture, but it would be kind of trouble to try and get her from one pasture to the other, and then all the horses on the first pasture want to see her and everything. So we'll just put the round pen panels down in the second pasture, so that way I can just go over there, get her in there, do some work, and then let her back out.
Yeah, there's a lot of surprising amount of architecture that goes into setting up a place. It's like setting up a skate park in Tony Hawk, only more complicated.
Yeah, I have a friend that she's done a lot of research and looking into pasture rotation and pasture sharing of different, like, because she's got like geese and horses, and one time when I was visiting her, she was telling me a lot about kind of the science behind how the grass grows, what kind of grass you want to grow, how the poop and the eating habits of the different animals affect how the grass grows, how you like rotate different animals in different locations to have a really healthy like fields and stuff. Because like she was saying, a lot of that research has been done with like cows, but she was wanting to do more research with horses to like provide more information of how to like rotate horses and other animals that you might have on your farm for good pastures. Like, because the farm they had gotten several years ago now, the one field was like dead, and they had to do a lot of work kind of rebuilding that pasture and rotating chickens and the horses and different things. It was really interesting, the sort of nerdy science behind it.
Yeah, there's just so much you don't think about when you start something like that. There's so much you like end up learning on the job, so to speak.
Yeah, definitely. Alright. I'm gonna get you trapped. I'm gonna in a stalemate.
I gave up 10 minutes ago. It just ended me.
I'll give you this one here.
Oh wait.
Oh!
No.
I forgot that you can do multiple jumps. Alright. Well, I just kind of shot myself in the foot there. I forgot about being able to do multiple jumps.
That's probably one of the best places you can shoot yourself.
Alright,
don't ask me how I know.
Standoff. Shot yourself in the foot before.
I'd rather not bring it up. I think since we each have one piece, we could probably call this one a draw. Because we're just going to be moving around the same squares again and again and again.
Man, I can't believe I had such an advantage, and I gave it up in like one move.
I can't believe I survived as long as I did.
Yeah.
So we got you're up one, then you got to draw.
We could call that one a draw and do some battleship.
Well, battleship, I love battleship.
All right, I think that will take more. That one's gonna take more focus, I think.
Right.
Let's see if I can pull it up.
So, Cara, by the way, I see you chatting. I do appreciate it, but I'm trying to survive in these modern times with the baker coming down on me.
Yeah, I got a competitive spirit. All right, there's a link for Battleship.
And I. All right, I'll pull that right up. And it is great. And I think the story of this website with board games, that they were created during the pandemic, right?
Oh, I think so. Yeah, that makes sense.
To help people. Yeah, because that even though I'm using Brave, there are like no advertisements on here or anything.
Yeah, it's nice.
And that is quite nice. I always get paranoid annoyed about stuff like that, getting doxxed. That's why I went ahead and set up a VPN as soon as I could.
Yeah. I wonder if I can get any of my long distance mom friends if we ever get. I don't know. It's hard to find a minute where we could both like sit down at the computer and play a game, but it would be fun for that. Oh, hang on.
He's so cool, yeah.
Boogie doing?
Because as I said, not to bring down the mood any, but during the pandemic, I was due to the nature of my job and how important it is. I was not able to see my family for around a year, but I never lost a day of work. And watching VTubers actually helped me through that. Like, that's when I ended up discovering Kiryu Coco, who was the one that really opened my eyes to the whole world. And it was through her that I discovered so many others.
Yeah, I think VTubers really popped off during the pandemic, I think, because so many people were, they were home, and so they were around to see the streams, and then they had a sense of not being totally alone watching people.
Right, and you think that now that things have generally come down as far as that goes, that they would have died off in popularity. But you see Gargura at the Dodgers game, and how the concerts are popping up with my other Oshi Azuki. It's just been amazing, man. Because do you think, after all said, that it goes from wondering how long they're gonna last to thinking maybe this might be a regular thing.
Yeah, it definitely seems like it's here
like,
now.
Like streaming.
It's a very interesting
and it is heartening, especially for new people like me, who just got into this. I essentially just got into streaming just to show respect to colleagues and people I like to watch.
Yeah.
And eventually found I was able to use it as an output for creativity through areas that even didn't actually have to do with VTubing. Trying to bring out influences. There's one that was greatly infamous at the beginning by the name of Tiffy Weefy, who is a D&D VTuber who does writing and stuff.
Oh, nice.
She also... and she's also a disabled rights advocate for people with she's got cerebral palsy, and she's also an advocate for disabled rights as well. So that kind of touched my heart.
I do like that about VTubing is one, you can keep your face to yourself, which is nice for a lot of reasons, and removing that factor just kind of lets people be creative with their character and like how they want to express themselves, and takes away some of the barriers getting into like entertainment that someone like Iron Mouse wouldn't be able to do a traditional route to entertainment.
Yeah, as far as creativity goes, as far as what I wanted to do with the Amanda Splats project, one of my biggest influences was Hachima. Because she was also in a situation where she couldn't stream that much and didn't have. Oh dear, this is not going to end well. Where she was not able to. Oh goodness, that's loud. Stream the usual games and stuff. So what happened with her is that she got creative. She did the lore, did the whole twins coexisting thing. And it was great for a while until you get the feeling she didn't know how she wanted to end it.
Yeah.
And then she let her fans do it. And then her fans just wanted a bunch of gore and violence and stuff. And then YouTube brought the hammer down.
Yeah. See, the limitations does breed creativity.
It's that... And we're also talking about this on another stream about how if you want to do this as a business, it becomes a problem because you're putting your hands or you're putting your livelihood in YouTube's hands, and it seems like they could change policies semi-regularly. So
Yeah.
Which I guess there are ways you could do that with normal, quote unquote.
I'm
Now
gonna see
that's
if I can
weird. I've
adjust the
completely.
volume just on the website because that is really loud. I'm not sure if I have it in.
So I guess it doesn't show you the ship when you sync it, because I got like a red 3x1 and completely surrounded by white blocks.
Yeah. Well, you get my submarine. That's the 3.
Right. That is no cold comfort.
Let's see. I don't know where, because that sound effect is really loud. I'm not sure if that comes through OBS or not.
I know on my end I had to turn it down to like 10%.
Yeah. I don't have the audio
games, like,
coming through. I guess I'll put the audio on and turn it down a bit.
If I had a Switch and could stream it, first game I would get would be 50 Clubhouse games, because there's just so much content there. This type of stuff, classic gaming.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Where did my thing go? It disappeared on me. Oh, has mine not been showing when I've switched? Oops. I don't know if mine showed on the other game. I'll have to go back. What is it doing? Why is it? Alright, well there's Battleship. I'll have to check that next time we move games. Here, let me. Yes.
Hey, thanks for stopping by, Lulu.
I'm going to turn it down a little bit because I'm sure it'll be a bit loud. But yeah, that sound effect is really loud. Yeah, I don't know how to adjust the sound. But anyway, I forget what we were talking about.
When I do something like this, I just go into the the mixer for Windows itself and manually turn down Brave to like 10%.
Yeah. Oh, another spot. Haha, I did too.
Oh no.
Yeah, the
now I gotta remember.
It's kind of like
how long each of these things is.
Like, yeah, being kind of at the whim of the algorithm or like your whole platform. I guess you're kind of like a freelancer in a lot of ways when you're a content creator. And you gotta
there aren't a whole lot of protections, unfortunately.
Keep your audience. It's gonna be a little tenuous.
Well, that's the thing for me, is that I know this is gonna be a hobby.
Yeah.
I'm probably not gonna make money off of this because I'm a full-time wagey.
Yeah.
And I just cannot give up that kind of job security right now unless I know if it's a certain thing, and it's never going to be a certain thing with VTubing.
Yeah.
This is more of a hobby and a way to kind of give back to the world that kind of, quote unquote, I wouldn't say saved me, but it really helped keep me sane during a bad time.
And I cannot find you. Where are your other ships?
I'm in the desert. Oh, that's always a fun position where you've got the one ship left, but it's the 1x2, so now you're just poking a boot.
Yeah. Aha! Got some stacked up. Oh. Well, you got him.
That's what I do. I cram 4 of them together, and then I put the 5th one like all the way over. People get angry at me when they see how upset about it.
Oh man!
Like it's not breaking the rules technically.
It's definitely something. Let's see. What am I gonna do this time? Yeah, I like VTubing because it's kind of a creative outlet, and you get more, especially when you're streaming, you get more immediate feedback. You know, from chat and whatnot, which is really fun.
Right. And that's something I practice on, being able to respond to chat, because I do kind of have a laser-like focus. Being bad at video game, I swear I'm not bad at video games, Don't make me prove it.
Mm.
But then you get the streamer brain and you're practicing that streamer while you're talking. Depending on the game, it could just really like Neo Turf Masters, the golf game.
Yeah.
I showed people recently when I was playing on stream, I ended up 7 over par. Or I played off stream, I ended up getting par.
Oh, nice.
And I got heated up myself before I realized I was trying to yap it up while I was doing. And that's something I've been practicing recently, actually, just straight up Zatsu downs and chats, because I know that may not be a part of an aspect of the whole VTubing that I'm that strong at.
I feel like
I'm just trying to challenge myself.
Yeah, I feel like most of the time, if I'm doing something else and trying to like talk, I'm not good at it. Like if I'm trying to fold laundry or clean or draw and talk at the same time, it's hard to really get into talking while I'm doing something else unless I've got. It's hard to come up with new subjects, I think. I know when I did my little Zatsu when I got back from my trip, I had certain things on my mind, so it was easy to talk about. But I think I might try and do more Zatsus, because if I'm just I can talk all the time about all kinds of stuff. But I realize if I'm splitting my attention, it's harder than if I'm just sitting and like talking. Though I do want to do a probably sometime soon a knitting hand cam where it's like a Zatsu, but I'm also knitting.
Oh,
because that'd be a good way to get further on some projects.
That sounds like knitting's kind of a lost art, but I've heard a lot of people bringing it back. There's
a pretty strong community. Honestly, there's a whole YouTube channel that's just about like knitting and crocheting and different those kind of different I guess fiber arts, where it's like a YouTube channel just for drama within that sphere. So it's definitely there. Drama. Knitting and crocheting drama. Apparently, like Ravelry is like a big website. That's a very interesting history of the people and different things. And it got very political at one point.
Well, conflict is just kind of baked into the human condition, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I forget who it was, but there's this one comedian who was talking about how people watch these shows because they're competitions. They are doing stuff that would normally, like, if that, like the Bake Off, you would normally just watch a guy sitting around baking cake. The normal person wouldn't. But if they're competing chefs trying to bake a better cake than each other, you got that drama there. You got a hit on your hands.
I did hear of I think the one YouTube channel, because usually it's like drama of like, oh, you stole my design, or you know, that kind of stuff within the community. But she did have like a video talking about a knitting show where it was like she talked about it a little bit. I just remember her saying that at one point in the show they had like an hour or two to knit a headband that represented some like big trauma or big event in their life or something. I was like, dang, that's kind of intense.
Honestly, it sounds like I'm unlocking a core memory here. I used to watch a lot of Food Network during the height of my depression. And what was this one show, Sweet Genius or something? They had a bald guy, and you need to make desserts for the bald guy, but you needed to incorporate something in there. It's like Iron Chef, but like for desserts.
Oh wow. I remember watching a little bit of the Great British Baking Show or something. Let's see. Chan says knitting drama was not on my bingo card for tonight. It's so funny that's a whole channel just for the drama within the community, and there's some drama in there. It's kind of interesting. Zachary Rolik says, I have a massive nostalgia for Battleship. I've been playing the Game Boy version since I was a toddler. It's fun.
Lulu says they built the Joanne's
physical Battleship to play with my brothers.
I had the original, and then I remember I haven't played it for a while, and then they put out the movie with Rihanna.
They have a movie of Battleship?
Like, what? Yeah, it's like some kind of alien curling up into balls and jumping on ships and stuff.
Oh wow.
I didn't understand it, but you get the money wherever you can, man. If you got the rights to an IP, go ahead and make that money.
You can play into the nostalgia.
Have you seen the trailer? Have you seen the trailer for Minecraft?
I'm
Jack freaking Black. Like Jack Black is one of those. He's like Jim Carrey.
Mm-hmm.
You put him in a movie, being him, and it'll be entertaining.
Yeah.
But everything else sounded horrible.
The character design, I don't know what they're doing. The kids look like sad Victorian malnourished children. I don't know what they did to Jason Momoa, or how do you say his last name?
Jason Momoa, the Aquaman guy.
Yeah, what
this is the guy who made Aquaman cool, and they made him look like an idiot.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's happening there. I have the weird CGI. I don't know. They should go back to making interesting animated films instead of all live action.
Well, I'm guessing live action must be cheaper.
Well, you get the big celebrity names. No, I was going to say you get the big celebrity names, but I mean, they put celebrities in the animated movies too.
I forget what was the one animated one that really bombed recently? The Disney one, Wish, I think it was.
Yeah, that one. I saw some interesting sort of analytic videos talking about it, of like why the animation looked so plain. I know the plot was kind of it seemed very soulless. The music was really weird.
It felt like an AI generated movie.
Yeah, I think a lot of people were saying that.
And then, of course, there's the big alleged twist at the end that infuriated everyone with how weird it was.
Yeah.
Do you mind a spoiler?
Oh, yeah, I don't care. I'm not gonna watch it.
Everyone cover your ears for a few seconds. 3, 2, 1. It's Rosebud, it's a sled. No, apparently that was the origin of all Disney, like at the end. Everything turns into other
I've heard
Disney movies. That's why it's like the 100th anniversary movie, I think.
I know it was I think when we went to go see Godzilla -1 in theaters, Japan, they'll have like merch for the movie, for different movies, so I think they had some merch for Wish, because they were playing it at the time. And I
saw merch. I saw merch for Wish in the clearance section of my local desert Walmart, next to like the cooking stuff, so I think we're good. And I think do you want to try another game? Or?
Yeah, let's try another game. Let's see. What would be good to play? Let's go to home.
Better hide the screen. I just brought up my analytics. People will realize I'm obsessed with the numbers.
The numbers. I always do a separate window when I do like capture the browser. Let's see. I know the children yearn for the mines, but this could have been done better by randos on YouTube. Yeah, for real. That's how it goes. All right, there's Yahtzee. I don't know how well Uno does with.
The only movie Lulu cared about distantly recently was Coco. Yeah, Coco had a lot of heart. Had a lot of heart, and it actually had a pretty good twist as to who the villain was. Too.
Oh, the movie Coco.
That, it's actually a good one.
Where he's like, yeah, that one was good. I enjoyed that one. Let's see, Farkle. Have you ever played Farkle?
Because you can tell. I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that. How do you play that?
It's pretty simple. It's like this dice game. Let me see if I can pull it up. And they should have the directions right here.
All right.
Let's see. All right, here. Let me send you the link, and let me go over look at the rules real quick.
We'll probably know it by some other name.
Probably. Let's see. In Farkle, also known as 10,000 cosmic whim point greed or hot dice. That's some interesting names. The goal is to score more points than your opponent. Each turn, you roll dice to try and get a higher score. Once a player reaches 10,000 points, the player with the most points at the end of the round wins. Farkle is multiplayer. You can play by yourself or with up to 11 of your friends. To get started, enter a name for yourself, the room and everything. Once you select Play Farkle, you'll see the score sheet and an option to start game. Be sure all players have joined before you start the game. They will not be able to join after. First, you roll your dice by pressing the roll button. Based on what you rolled, set aside any scoring dice in order to bank them to your score. This is based on the table below. So they got a little table. If you click the How to Play button, it should pull up. You can scroll down to the player, to the little thing here, but it's like a 1 equals 100.
Oh, sorry. I think I recognize the game now. It was in one of those. I've got a compilation of Hoyle card games, Hoyle board games, etc. And I think it was on there under another name. This is starting to look very familiar now.
Yeah. Let's see, looking over this, trying to familiarize myself. Let's see, 1 is 100 points, 5 is 50, 3 ones, 2 twos, 3 threes. I mean, the higher 3. I guess you have to have sets of 3s to score points, and then any sets of 4.
Yeah, but like if you don't get to a point where you can actually bank anything, then you're out of luck.
Yeah, and then you might as well just try and get some 1s and 5s.
Right.
That's interesting. The 1s and the 5s seem like the only ones that just on their own have points, and the rest you have to have, sets of things.
Well, I'm sure I will pick it up as we go.
Yeah, it's probably a bit of intuitive. All right, you ready? Let's start game.
Yes, man.
All right, I think I'm first. So I'll roll. Let's see. I'll do... Let's see, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. I need a 4. I wonder if I can get this to... Wait, no, which ones do I want to set aside?
I think that was the problem I had playing Yahtzee dice with Grub on Tuesday. I kept forgetting whether with lighted up means you keep it or whether it's dark means you keep it.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Not sure. Let's see. Let me try. Can I set those aside? Oh, I have to... I guess I can only set it aside if I already have the set. I can't, like, set some aside and be like, oh, maybe I'll get something that makes a set. I think that's where I went wrong.
Yeah, I remember this game. You actually have to be able to bank something.
Yeah.
So I think you can bank you can just bank the 1 or the 5.
Yeah.
Because you don't have anything
or I could
else
probably
you can bank
both
right
of them.
now.
Let me try that.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
But then there are... But that's the strategy. If you bank too much at one time, then now you've only got 4 dice to like make a 3 of a kind with or something. So there's a lot of logic involved.
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna try rolling again. I don't think I can do anything with that. Well, no, I have the 5s.
Well, you've got 5s aside. Yeah, you've got 3 5s.
Set aside.
Nice.
I guess I can roll one more time, see if I can get some... Nope, farkled. Oh, and then I don't get any. That's right. Yeah. If you farkle...
Well, also I noticed what I noticed was weird was when you put the 2 5s aside, when you banked those, it didn't give you credit for having 3
Yeah, no, it
5s.
has to. You have to do the It has to like happen in the same roll.
Yeah, each roll is separate.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just gonna take 1 5 and hope
And
I
yeah,
look
you
out
gotta
later.
you gotta risk it, or you could. Yeah, it's interesting. It's a lot of strategy.
Oh man,
Man, that's
I
close.
got a straight right there.
But it won't. But it won't do it, man.
I'm so depressed. We gotta figure that out, man. I gotta write my congressman or something.
We at least got some 5s.
I think if you bank everything, then you get to keep rolling.
Oh, but then you lose it if you don't get anything you can bank.
Right.
All right, let's see.
I remember that this was on.
Oh, I've already
one of the
farkled,
whole.
That's
no good, man.
Farkled's such a funny word.
Yeah, this was on one of the Hoyle card game or board game collections. I remember this now.
Yeah.
I remember being horrible at it, but can you really say you're horrible at a dice game? Because it's so much chance.
Yeah, well, a lot of it's chance and then risk management, I guess.
I think I will minimize my risk right now. Just take the 3 5s.
Yeah, go for it. All right, let's see here. Let's see.
It's like when I go to Vegas, I don't like slot machines and stuff like that because I don't have any control over my own destiny, so to speak.
Yeah.
I mostly play blackjack because I like having an option in and a say in how quickly I lose my money to the house.
All right, I'm gonna take that 5, and I'm gonna bank this so I can at least have some points. It's been oh wait, no, can I? What's it saying? You need. Oh, that's the other thing. You have to have at least 500 points on your first move. Oh man.
There's a minimum.
Oh wow, that's tricky.
So that kind of forces you to be more aggressive in the early goings.
Man.
Oh
yeah,
wait,
you got a set
I think
of 3.
I think I could bank everything.
Oh, look at that. Got hot dice.
I got hot dice.
Oh, you're so close.
But it's still not enough to open, so I gotta roll again anyways.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh my god.
Wow. Set of 4.
Oh lordy.
Wow. Wow.
I'm not gonna.
That jumped
I'm not gonna be dumb enough to stop there.
Oh man,
See?
That's good. That was a good turn.
Watch, I'm still gonna lose.
Let's see. See, the question is like, I don't want to bank too much because then I won't have enough to roll. So I'm gonna just do 1 and see if I can get a good set of something. Oh, here we go. There's at least something.
Oh, nice.
How much?
1s are 300 for some reason.
I know. Let's see if I get a set of 3s. That's 300.
And if you bank that 5, that's 400.
Yeah.
But then you've only got like a 1 in 3 odds of banking something.
I'll save the 2 dice to see what I can do. Nope. Not there. Man. That's a hard start.
This is a weird one.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5. If it'd be great if it was a Yahtzee hand, but it's Farkle.
Yeah.
So, and I can't. Now, do I take? I think they said 500's the minimum. Because if I take that 5,
well, I think that's just a start. I think
anyway.
Once you've got 500, then I don't think it matters what exact score you get. But I think to like...
No, my bank button is still grayed out, so I think I have to keep going.
Wow.
Oh, that was beautiful.
All right, this is interesting. Let's see. Okay, here we go. I got a set. That's not too bad. Alright, let's do another roll. Aw, man! How do you play? Man, this is hard.
That laughing on his side emoji, that just kind of
just twists
drills
the knife.
The nail into the heart.
Yeah.
1 through 6 straight. There's no straight for just like 1 through 4.
Yeah.
I guess I just have to take the 1 and move some. Like what's the win condition?
Getting to 10,000.
Oh, 10,000.
Yeah.
So you got more than enough time to catch up.
Yeah. I think it's gonna take a minute. I'm thinking after this game we could just like chat a minute and wrap up.
Yeah, because the initial plan, because a quick programming note, if you don't mind, I will be streaming Half Minute Hero at 8 a.m. Because I will not be able to stream it on Wednesday. I'll be wrapping it up before my collab with the Zoismiths. So yeah, after this we'll go wrap it up because I cannot take the humiliation anymore. Although I do appreciate the opportunity.
I didn't win any at Battleship though. I think I mostly I did good at Connect 4. We drew on checkers and I didn't get any Battleship wins.
So this one's for all the marbles.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you got Connect 4, we tied at checkers. I got Battleship. Although I will admit I used some kind of scummy tactics. But hey, you gotta
do what you gotta win.
It ain't easy being sleazy in a world full of cleanliness.
Farkle.
I farkled.
Farkle is such a funny word.
I apologize.
You farkle.
I farkled live on TV.
It sounds so strange. Do I got anything?
I do remember. I just need to remember, like, because with the Hoyle compilation they had, the Hoyle card games, board games, etc., they do name the licensed stuff other things. Now it's gonna bug me. I'm gonna have to fire it up when we're done here tonight and see what they called it.
Yeah.
So you'll be getting a text at like 3 a.m. or something. We go. It'll be me. Oh, nice!
Finally got something good.
With the name of some obscure dice game.
Yeah, finally got points. Ooh.
Clawing back, you never give up, never surrender, man.
Farkle's pretty interesting for how you're getting the points. Ooh, there you go.
Hold that on. That's
go.
500. I'll check chat quickly. I do apologize, chat. I know I'm usually a little more.
It's hard keeping up with chats during your collab.
Well, the problem with me is, like I said, I've only got one window going.
Yeah.
So if I'm playing,
I use my phone.
Ninja.
I use my phone and pull up my stream on my phone so I can see the chat. That helps.
Well, I do that too, but usually I just do that. I have the chat going on the phone to make sure everything didn't die horribly.
Yeah. All right, here we go. There's some. Let's roll again.
Because the interesting thing about the 1s and the 5s is if you end up getting down to that one die, you still have 1 in 3 chance of being able to bank something, and then you get a whole fresh set.
Farkle.
It's actually built pretty nicely.
Is it really like 500? You have to get at least 500 each time?
I think so.
Man.
Okay, so that would be 3s will be 300, and this will be 400. So let's take the chance. We're dancing with the devil. Give the devil his due. Oh, there we go.
Well, the rules say the first time you score it must be at least 500. After that, you can bank any amount. So we should be able to.
I was wondering that too, but it did black out the bank thing. Go ahead and set these aside, and I will play it safe.
All right, let's see.
I'll play it conservatively.
You're already in the
I have
lead.
3 times more score. Yeah, but well, there are like ways to get like 3,000 points there, so there's not it's not totally out of the gourd to be able to come
Okay,
back.
there we go. There's 4. I didn't bank all. I had like 3 ones, but I was like, I can get something better.
There you go.
There we go, right at 500. Come on. Come on, let me bank. Let me bank.
Well, if you're gonna bank, you might as well take that 1-1 as well.
Okay, let's see. Now, okay, now it will let me bank. There we go. It's funny how the 1s are better than the 5s. Because, like, my instinct wants to say get the 5s because they're more, but it's the 1s that are more.
Well, as a blackjack player, I know that the 1s usually 1 or 11, so...
Yeah.
So you learn to revere the aces.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what we got. Let's see. I guess I'll put this one aside. Let's see what else I can get. There we go.
Oh, nice.
There we go. There. Now I've got some points.
Way back.
Catching up.
It's getting dangerous. This is for all the marbles. Do I have? Oh, that's a thing. 2 triplets.
Oh.
No, that's 3 doubles.
You can get all of
What
those.
would this be?
It would be
Oh, what is it? It's a 1500. Oh, 3 pair. That's what it is. 3 pair.
Ah, yeah, there you go. That's pretty good. You can bank that, right? I don't know if you want to roll again.
Well, to quote my man Joel, Uncle Joel, I also like to live dangerously.
You're gonna lose. You missed the 6s. You got 3 6s.
I do. Thank you for checking that, man. It's like 1 a.m. here.
Wow. Yeah, same.
The streamer brain has fully.
That is, man. I'm not very caught up now. You've had some good rolls. Let's see.
Yeah, I ran out of. Dr.
You know what? I think I
Pepper
could get all this.
Like an hour ago. Yeah, you got the full hot dice.
Nice. I think I can roll again. I feel like I should be able to get something. Let's see. There we go. There's a bit more, and I'm gonna bank that. I'm not gonna risk it. There we go. 1,000.
You're getting closer.
We're rolling. Haha.
Reluctantly crouched at the starting line. Engines pumping and thumping in time.
Oh gosh, now I'm trying to remember the rest of the lyrics. I kind of see them in my head, but I can't get them out of my mouth. I like that song though.
Yeah.
I did a karaoke.
The green light
like
flashes, the crowds will up. Yeah, it's like I tried to when I do my karaoke, I try to get like a big variety of songs. Like I mostly do the Eagles, but like I think I did Aesop Rock.
Ooh, there we go.
That was one I was proud for. Nice.
Oh, you know what I should do? I should do some Rush.
Yeah, it's been a while since I listened to Rush, man.
I'm trying to remember.
I tried to get like a nice variety of things that like these days I've only been listening to a lot of other VTuber music.
Yeah.
But I've been trying to expand my horizons too.
All right, now should I roll again? Because surely I won't farkle if I roll again with this many dice. Or do you think I'm just gonna have really
flag
bad
activated.
luck? Live dangerous. Fingers crossed. Okay.
Nice.
I got one more 1. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
Bob Barker coming up with that 2-foot-long mic with a little ball at the end, asking you if you want to continue.
Good night, Zachary. Rolik. Yeah, I should probably sleep. Need some sleep for Monday. Good night. Good night. Tomorrow is Sunday for
This
me.
gives me 400. Yeah, same here.
I guess if I was in Japan, then
if
I was in Japan, it would be Saturday night. It would be Sunday morning in Japan time.
Well, I've actually got it baked in my contract with the Salt Miners Desert Salt LLC that they can't make me work on a Sunday. That's in my
Ah, very
contract.
nice.
That's why my primary stream night is Saturday night, which I call Splatter Day because I'm original, and because I can do whatever I need to on Sunday,
Yeah.
barring like
Sleeping.
family commitments and anything.
Yeah. Let's see. Not getting great rolls here. Yeah, I try and whatever's happening in the week, I try and do streams on nights where I don't have any big commitments early in the morning. Or really any commitments in the morning.
Right.
Oh, I'm not getting good stuff. Let me try one more. Ooh, there we go. Okay.
Oh, nice.
There we
you
go. That was lucky.
You have
Hot
acquired the
dice.
hot dice.
And now another roll. Let's see, what do I got? Oh, did I farkle? Oh no. Ah, it wasn't that much.
Oh, we'll figure it out together. Did I just get another triple double? Like I'm trying not to curse because I curse all the freaking time, but that's just magical.
That is pretty
I'm
good.
I'm not even gonna take advantage of the hot dice. I'm just gonna bank it.
Oh wow, that is. Now I wonder, did I roll when I could have banked stuff? I'm not sure.
Hey, Kara Senpai, you still so confident about those 5 flavor coins, man?
I farkled on my first roll. No.
It feels kind of unfair that there are layouts in this game where you can just immediately lose even if you're throwing all. What?
Wow.
What?
That's the third one.
I will never have this kind of luck again. I just want to make sure. Good, I haven't been like the stream is still going.
Mm-hmm.
I will never have this luck. Like, I'll challenge everyone I know inside Flavor and out to this game.
I think we're gonna have to do a rematch. It's like, oh man. Oh yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, rematch.
Of course, fair enough.
All right, now we got the hang of it. Let's see what we can do. All right.
And now we've figured out all the angles.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see. Roll again. What can I get? I wish that you could do like a 1, 2, 3 kind of set. Not much here. Let's see if I can get to that 500 somehow. Nope. Not happening. No lucky rolls.
Farkled in 4K, baby.
Hello, background noise. Welcome in. Welcome, Eric Jimmins. Zachary's planning on sleeping most of Sunday to have sleep for the week.
Well, that's what you gotta do. You gotta plan accordingly. You gotta. Yeah.
All right. Oh man.
Although I have been trying to sleep more. I have been trying to sleep more regularly now that I'm working from home, and I've failed. I just go stream anyways. Like I initially just wanted to focus on only collabs this week, and then now I end up having a total of 7 streams this week.
Oh wow!
I don't know why I do it to myself, but I don't want to stop.
It's fun. It's just fun streaming, especially when you got people to interact with. That's the nice thing is with Flavor, there's already a bit of an audience, so when you dip your toe into the streaming, you kind of get a better feel for how much you like it.
Yeah, it's great. Like a few of my people in my group, Flavor Revolutions, we all stream at relatively the same time, so I don't always get to catch them. That's why this week has been so great, being able to actually collab with all of them.
Yeah.
Earlier tonight, I was talking to Lulu Tila, T-Rex TV tuber who plays PS1 games, and I almost never get to actually watch your streams because we stream at roughly the same time. So it's just nice being able to catch up with them.
Yeah. It was kind of nice that in Japan, my whew, um, like kind of 10 a.m. ish was like the prime time for streaming American side. So my chore time, I could catch all the streams that are usually like nighttime streams. I'm not always catching.
Yeah, well, I tried to be like at the very beginning, more experimental with my times. Like I actually had a series at the beginning called Before the Pool, where I would stream at 5 a.m.
Oh wow.
And it's called Before the Pool because there's this public pool out here, and I try to knock out a whole stream before the public pool opens, because places like that, that even if they're free, you got to go as early in the morning as you can before all the little kids come in,
Oh, yeah.
yelling and screaming and everything.
Man, I
And then
can't get
things end up floating in the pool.
get the any good rolls. So now my kids, I don't know if it's just because like what makes you a night owl or not. I don't know. Milliardo and I are both night owls, so our kids tend to be like go to bed later and wake up later, which I'm perfectly fine with. But I know a lot of kids will wake up like 5 a.m. and so most parents, like by the time 10 a.m. rolls around, like half the day already feels like it's gone, and so they'll be at anything, as soon as it opens. That was one interesting thing about Tokyo, is a lot of places open really late, like even just like grocery stores or places, like instead of opening up at like 8 or 9, places wouldn't open up till like 10 or 12. And so one of the blogs I looked at was detailing places to go to take your kids if you were up early in the morning with your kids and want to actually go do something instead of having to wait till later in the day.
Yeah, because blogs like that, the specific ones, they're started because somebody had that exact specific.
Well, yeah, like I think that blog is like that blog in particular. I think they lived in Tokyo for a long time, and they had young kids, so she knew all those kinds of things. But yeah, it's surprising how.
Oh, nice.
There's something at least how late things open. Nope, I can't get anything because I have to get 500 and I can't even get any traction. Man, really is luck.
I was thinking about me potentially wanting to go to Japan someday myself. I know I wouldn't want to live there though, because there's such a difference between being a tourist and actually putting down roots and that whole humdrum life, actually getting used to. I guess it goes back to the old saying, like, it's a great place to visit, but you wouldn't want to live there.
Yeah.
But you do enjoy living there? It's
oh yeah. I mean, it depends on a lot of different. Oh, I hear a baby. I might have to go in a second. Like what you do for work, what people are around. So like, there's a lot of different factors that play into your experience. But where we're at and the people we're around, it's been pretty good. So it's kind of like an extended vacation.
Yeah, it's great.
I can, what is it? Gaijin smash through everything. Let's see,
that's also been one of the great things about having more free time, not commuting and everything. I've been able to reconnect with my neighbors here, actually talk to them, because usually I just dodge them on the way to work. Mm-hmm. But actually getting to know them, it's been really nice.
That is nice. Man, am I gonna be able to get anything? I feel like none of my rolls are gonna get me anywhere. Like I can't do anything about it. Come on, give me a 1.
You're forcing it to live dangerous.
I can't get anywhere because I can't get 5. None of my rolls are getting me to 500. I'm just stuck.
Well,
See, this is why it's like so hard, because if you can't get any good rolls at the beginning, then you're way behind.
Oh, I assume they do it as kind of I farkled. Wow. As game, because if they didn't have that 500 to open rule, you would have that one guy at the table who gets 50 every single turn and makes the game take forever.
Yeah. Let's see. I guess I'll just do the 1 and try and roll some more. Come on, give me something. There's... Okay, let's see.
Oh, they listen.
I think... Thank you. Thank you, finally. Hot dice.
You got the hot
okay.
dice.
And then does that mean I get to roll again? Let's see.
Yeah, if you end up banking every single die, that means you get a whole fresh set.
Let's see.
But then you got to remember there are ways to sparkle with all 6 dice.
I know. Okay, this is probably safe. If I bank 1 and then roll the rest. Too much of a risk.
Yeah, it's probably safe.
Too much of a risk.
It's probably safe.
I farkled. This is... I knew I should have just taken it when I finally had it. I was like, surely, surely. But no. No.
Hoisted by your own petard.
It was not worth it.
I can't tell you how many times that's happened to me, man.
I risked it for the biscuit and I lost. I should have I should have just taken what I could.
Got the hot dice.
This doesn't...
Haters get mad because we're not nice.
Wrap
5-1-5.
like, this isn't even a
me...
rematch. This is just another slaughter. Because I can't get anywhere.
Yeah.
Come on. Okay, let's see. Let's see.
Too bad this isn't Tabletop Simulator. You could just yeet it into the ether.
This isn't gonna get me anywhere.
Oh, you got the hot dice now.
I'm just gonna bank all of this and finally get points. There we go. Finally, finally.
Go on. There you go on the board.
Finally.
It's hilarious. I am at this point in my exhaustion now where I am simultaneously cheering you on and trying to bury you. It's great.
Yeah. That's how you do it. It's no fun if it's like not a challenge, I guess. And I'm so far behind too.
And it's not like
ha ha ha, Farkle, Farkle.
Oh, Farkle, there you go.
Alright, now let's see, where can I... Let's see here.
Oh, nice.
Do I want to take all of them? And let's see. No Farkle. Darn. That's the risk of taking too many.
This is how the streamer brain goes now. I just realized that 3 1s is 300 points instead of 100 points because every one is worth 100 points. So it's like you're not really getting a group. Did I just get another triple double?
Yeah.
Really?
Really? Boo.
That's beautiful, Brown.
No.
I got the hot dice.
You just got too much luck with this game.
I'm from the desert, so I always got the hot dice.
Because they're in the sand, so they're hot.
Yep.
1800 Fark. No, I was gonna say you got a Farkle, but man, this is. I need some really good rolls.
I'm playing.
There we go.
There you go. There you go.
There's something. I'm gonna take everything I can.
But then do you go ahead and bank it?
Yeah, I'm playing it safe.
Yeah.
Slow and
playing
steady.
Conservatively at this point.
Yeah, because I've not had good luck. These dice are rigged.
What would I get? And just staring at the morass and see if I can salvage anything. Much like my life. Oh, there's another 5.
Farkle, Farkle. You gonna bank it or you gonna roll?
I don't think I can bank it. Like don't I have to get 500?
No. Once you've already got you should be able to bank.
Oh yeah.
Once it's just start getting
idea.
points. All right, let's see. Come on, good rolls.
Yeah, I think the monster latte I had 2 hours ago is starting to wear off, man.
Yeah. All right, what do I have here? Okay, here we go. There's something. And I'm gonna bank that. slowly catch up. Halfway.
Tried to catch up, but you couldn't cut the mustard. Now you're in a pickle.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Let's see what's another pun. Let us set aside these puns. Get it?
Fair enough.
I don't know what else to do with lettuce. Roll it up. Alright, let's see. There we go. There's something. Yay!
I'm catching up.
I'm
I got
banking
me
it.
slipping, falling, can't get up. It is a very interesting risk reward until you once you get past that first 500.
I haven't had good luck with having like 3 to roll.
I'm trying not to mess with 5s unless I absolutely have to.
Yeah, because the 50 points isn't worth the extra dice. Farkle! Ha 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 ha!
Farkle.
I'll
There
laugh
we
at you
go.
every time you farkle because you're too far ahead.
There we go. But
Alright, there we go. Oh, yeah, here we go. Hot dice.
oh, there you
we
go.
go. Alright, if I farkle on this, it's over. Let's see here. Got a 1. Alright, I'll take one more roll. I will take these. I will bank that. There we go.
You're catching up.
Whoop,
I
whoop,
better
whoop.
get another one of those triple doubles pretty soon, man. Oh,
Not too
speaking
bad.
of triples. And I'm getting a little scared, so I think I'm just bank that.
Alright, let's see. Now we're on a little better footing. Let's see.
I'm becoming acutely aware of my setup because I got this touchpad built into my laptop. I didn't bother plugging in the mouse today, but I got to be careful about that because the way it's set up, I keep forgetting where the left side starts and where the right side starts.
Oh no.
So I've been right clicking like half the stuff today. Everyone's been seeing my menus live in 4K, man. Go. That's 400, so that'll get me over 5,000. So I'll stay safe with that.
All right, let's see what I can do.
Trying to play a little more conservatively.
Let's see. Oh,
triple double, baby!
Oh, finally, my time
there
has
you
come.
Go. Yeah, your time is up. My time is now.
Catching up. All right, let's
Can't
roll
seem
again.
like John Cena.
All right, here we go. I am gonna just take.
Objectively, I have to say it would have been so funny if you farkled.
I know it would have, but thankfully, got it in the bank. Ooh, I'm officially ahead.
You're ahead.
Woo! Catching up.
How did this happen to me?
Ooh, you were close to a triple double there.
So close, yet so far, man.
Mm-hmm.
And banking anything is a risk because there are so many of the combinations that are 6 dice.
Mm-hmm.
It's like to really make it, you gotta make it on the first roll, or you just kind of muck out what else.
See, 3 dice is a risk. Rolling 3 dice is such a risk. All right, let's see here. What do I got? 5, 6, 3s. All right. You to the side.
I'm sure that smarter men and or women like me have figured out the odds of everything in this game.
Oh man,
I'll have to look them up someday.
Only I had a 6 in that other spot. Let's do one more roll.
That's all that risk reward, man.
Really don't got much. But you know what? I will take 250 over none. So there we go.
Yeah, better than nothing, man.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since you're in the lead. I don't know how that happened. Okay, deuces. 1. That's 300 there.
See, any less than 3 is a risk.
I'm getting too reckless, man. I'm getting heated. Dice are getting yeeted, man.
Let's see. Now, do I take my own advice or do I roll again? I'm gonna bank it.
Yeah, the perspective changes when you're ahead. Oh.
Oh, I clicked that as if it was mine. I was like, oh, that's a good roll. Oh, for you.
It doesn't quite catch me up, but I'm not going to be dumb enough not to bank it.
That would be... Yeah. The best you could get was 100 more, so it's like... What would you relay?
Right. And then you get the hot dice.
Ha ha ha! Here we go. My luck's finally showed up.
Oh, no. The triple-double, man. The triple-double has betrayed your faithful Manusplats.
Now you know how I feel.
Oh! Triple.
There we go. Alright.
Oh, man.
Oh, wait. I can bank that one, too. Add another 50. There we go. I noticed it didn't let me...
twist the knife.
It didn't let me bank until I put that 5 on there. So maybe that's what we ran into at first, was if you still had more you could bank, it didn't let you... Like, if you had more to set aside, it didn't let you bank till you did all of it.
Yeah, I think that was the confusion. I thought for the longest time there was just that 500 cap period.
No, that would be insane if that was, like, always there.
I gotta live dangerously. I gotta take a chance, man. I'm so far behind.
Ooh,
there you go.
Good.
Got the hot dice.
I guess that is
Let's hope I get blessed.
The advantage if you get the hot dice.
Do I only have the one? Okay, keep going.
And it won't... no! Oh, man, sometimes even when you have a lot, it just doesn't work out. Let's see here.
I don't know why I do this to myself. I'm sure scholars will study it for years to come.
Alright, let's see. What can I get? Nothing great. I'm gonna try one more. There we go, there's a little bit. I'm gonna take that though. Take that 400.
Gotta limp it in.
Yeah. Yeah, that
You gotta keep it. I'm about to lose my head, I swear.
That what's it, the whatever 3 pair really puts you ahead.
Yeah, the triple-double.
Triple-double, yeah. Alright, let's see, what do I got? Oh? Speaking of a triple-double. Right.
If it wasn't friggin' 1:30 in the morning here, I'd be worried about waking up my neighbors, screaming out what I really thought about the situation. Because at least when I'm singing at the top of their lungs, they're getting a show.
Alright, I'm gonna bank that. No risk taking. Haha! Haha!
I think you won.
Yeah.
But if I remember the rules right,
oh, you can do one more.
Everyone gets a turn.
Yeah.
So I literally have to live dangerously with this one. Wait a minute.
Oh, that.
Wait a minute.
Ooh. We finally got a 6.
Is this going to be the comeback story of the year, baby?
I don't know. Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh man, what's that gonna put you at?
Is it enough? Let's see, is that enough? Come on, streamer brain, do the freaking math. 64, 84,
I mean, I would...
85, 86,
I think it would be funny
87.
If you...
No, it's not. It's not.
But still,
enough.
it's a much better defeat than the 6,000. If you roll that dice and Farkle, it would be hilarious. Are you gonna bank that?
I'm doing it for the content.
No, dude. You wouldn't have won anyway, though, right?
Yeah, technically we're tied, though.
Yeah,
so
well, you threw it. You threw that Farkle in, so I still win.
Yeah, I threw the dice against the friggin' wall. Is what I threw.
That would have been funny if you had gotten something. I guess if you had gotten a 1 and then got to roll again, you might have a chance at beating me, but. think.
So
Yeah.
you won the Connect 4, I won the
Battleship.
Battleship, and we tied with the Farkle and the Checkers.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this would be a good place to end because we got to leave a little something on the table for next
Dun dun dun.
time.
All right, well that was fun.
Yeah,
so
me and
Farkle's pretty. I don't know.
Cara,
Farkle's fun because it's like it's such a chance
for next time, man.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if
yeah,
we should. Next time I should get Milliardo so we can do like because games like Yahtzee and Uno are better with more people, I think. And you do Farkle with more people too.
I gotta see if Cara Senpai will be backing me up.
Yeah.
Cara, Lulu, all y'all, we gotta figure this out sometime. We got a Flavor Revolution representing, baby. We gotta figure this out. But I do want to quickly bring out before we left. I was trying to figure out because initially the reason that this collab happened in the first place was you put out a notification on Twitter. I refuse to call it X, about how you were changing time zones and you were interested in more collab and free collabs, and I took that initial I just had to say,
took me up on my
collabs. I got to do Yeah. So, but then I went on break, and then you went on break, and finally we were able to coordinate this. And in doing this, it kind of gave me the courage to go ahead and ask everyone else, all the rest of my senpais, to collab, and people like Zoe Semes, who wasn't even a member of FlaVR's Flavor Adjacent, to collab, and my senpai Nicola. So this is the week Amanda Splat shoots her shot as far as the collabs, and it all started with you and your kindness and generosity. I just want to thank you for helping me open the gate to being able to show how much I love flavor.
Oh, well, thanks. I mean, I guess I put the idea in your head, but you're the one that reached out to everyone and had fun collabing, so it's really more thanks to you if you think about it.
Yeah, well, it's 1:30 a.m. I'm not thinking about anything except how great it will be to get the laptop off of the bed and get my bony, fleshy desert ass on there. So I'm gonna pass out for a few hours.
In the garage.
Yeah, well, they take priority, and like I said, it is so nice to have some wholesome content to check out, and to know that one of the OG flavors, or one of the original designs that Pippa started out with, is still going strong, and still making beautiful content and doing beautiful work. And thank you, Minna, for having me tonight.
Oh, thanks. Getting all sappy. Yeah, it's definitely, it would be a much different experience trying to VTube if it wasn't for the beautiful storm that was Flavor. So I'm very grateful for it. It's very fun having my own little community and people, Flavor and whatnot to have fun with.
Yeah, like I'm glad it's so good.
I'm glad there's people that still, stick their toes in and, however much they want. If they want to try and throw their all in it, or, hobby or whatever. It's all fun.
Yeah, after all the weirdness that had been happening, the Flavor is finally in a really good place. And I'm going to try to do everything I can with my senpais to make sure it's in a great place. We are always moving forward, man.
Flavor, the dream will never die. As long as there's people.
The meme will never die.
No, meme will live on in our hearts forever. I mean, the real company will never go bankrupt,
Yeah, well, financially bankrupt maybe, but morally bankrupt as the resident degenerate gambler. I hit that years ago, so
I think it may have started morally corrupt. I mean, it's a black company.
Well, we are talking about Pipkin Pippa here, and I just got.
She's the sweetest rabbit ever. Who could ever say anything against her?
Like I said, honestly though, it was Pippa who helped me actually get this off the ground to start with, because she did a stream about how to be a streamer on a budget, and it was because of her advice that I was even able to come here today. So even though she may not be my phase Oshi, I still do got love for the Yabbit, man.
Yeah, I think that's the thing, is Pippa's so passionate about VTubing, and so I think that bleeds into her community, and we all feed off of that. And so that's why I think flavor, it could have only really happened in that sort of little ecosystem because of that sort of passion and drive that I think she encourages, or the people that enjoy her, kind of feed off of. It's very fun.
Yeah, and it's that kind of drive and creativity that we're trying to bring back, and trying to bring back in a big way.
Yeah. Ah, Milliardo, God bless the silly pink rabbit. Amen to that.
Yeah.
The love for life. Also, hi, Milliardo.
Yeah,
catch the end.
Minna Milliardo love, man.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go and thank you so much. And do you have an outro?
I have my little saying. Let's see, anything else I want to say? Thank you everyone for joining me. I appreciate everyone always whenever you stop by. I think I may have dozed off for 5 minutes before I realized the kids were asleep and was able to get up for the stream. So I think I was a little groggy, but
motherhood is a full-time job. I 100% understand.
Yeah, it's definitely something.
Your business. Yeah, well,
there's a lot that I want to do, video editing and writing, and because I've got I'm finally working on some of my books. It's been years since I've really tried much to get the writing in, but I'm trying to get the writing in now. But yeah, there's definitely a lot I want to do, and then time's very limited. But but it's such a short phase when they're this young, so I kind of accepted that. But that's also kind of why I like streaming, is things like writing takes a lot more of your focus. I can't really do that while they're up and about. And then, I don't know, if you're just kind of writing at night, you tend to get sleepy. Whereas streaming at least is a fun, creative outlet that's a little more engaging, that I'm not going to fall asleep when I'm streaming most of the time. I did fall asleep on Milliardo's lap one time when we were playing Rogue Trader. That was pretty funny. I need to finish playing that with him. But, what was I saying? Yeah, it's I got a very small window fitting in creative projects, so streaming's kind of been a fun thing to pick up.
Yeah, and luckily I've been able to actually incorporate writing into a couple streams, having people watch while I try to figure out the lore and everything.
Yeah.
So it's as I said, they're trying to do things a little bit differently. Trying to like doing a lot of the traditional streamer type stuff, but also trying to add my own spin on it too.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's hard to do. I've done a little bit of writing streaming content. I did one where I was writing a story with chat to try and show my process of how I take an idea and turn it into a story. I think we got the plot. I need to finish writing it. And I've thought about trying to do work along writing streams where the pressure of people watching keeps me from getting distracted and clicking to Facebook or something. But at the same time, it would be hard to turn off streamer brain and really get into the story. So I don't know. Maybe I'll try that. But I don't know how well that would work for me. If it would help keep me on task, or if it would be too distracting.
Yeah, nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? There's only one way to find out.
Have to try it, but I guess for chat, thank you for joining. Hopefully, I need to plan out what I want to do in the coming week. I've got some ideas for membership streams, so hopefully I can release.
Are you still gonna do? How about you're still gonna do the interview with your dad tomorrow?
Oh yeah, that's tomorrow. I'm excited. We've got some really good questions, so I'm super excited for that. It's gonna be good. He's a smart man. He might not think he is, but I think he's pretty smart.
I definitely look forward to that, and
some good.
I look forward to absolutely, man.
All right, yeah. So that's tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern time, I believe.
Yeah. So as far as just quickly, but tomorrow, like I said. Since just a little bit of bookkeeping, I do apologize. Originally, I was just going to be streaming with Zosimus tomorrow, playing Risk at 4 p.m. But since I've had a change of an appointment, I am going to try to wrap up Half Minute Hero in about 6 hours before that stream. I am going to cap it at 2 p.m., even if I don't complete it, just so I can go ahead and give Zusmus the attention he does. And from then on, after that, we'll be doing Sundays will be Darkest Dungeon with Stan Ruby.
Milliardo likes Darkest Dungeon. He's played a lot of that one.
Yeah, it's like, I was so lucky. I like one of the Lolimes has been streaming it as well, and they just had one of those great flash sales.
Oh, nice!
Where I got all the whole game and all the DLC for $9.50. I'm like, this is a sign. Sweet. This is. I'm not playing Five Nights at Freddy's for Halloween, but this is something I can sink my teeth into, man.
I think the only game I'm gonna play for Halloween is one I played last year that I might try and finish this year if this computer can handle it, where it's this small little pumpkin game. Well, I think I have it on this computer, so I should be able to do it. I'm not good. I'm not good at anything horror, and I'm not good at games. So this little pumpkin patch game was about the best I could manage. Phasmophobia is fun, but this computer couldn't run it and stream at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't think it can even run it regularly. I'm not sure, but. Anyway, we better get some sleep. Thanks for joining me. It was fun to have you on. Yeah, I'm enjoying while I'm in Eastern time zone to do some more collabs.
You know, I appreciate you putting out the hand and letting me shake it, and really starting out this whole week, Amanda, shooting her shot, showing a love of flavor with all the collabs and the couple Gorilla streams as well.
Nice.
It's been an honor. Thank you for your time. I am Amanda Splatz, your faithful Amanda Splatz, and this has been the Amanda Splatz Project.
And this is Minna Vanilla reminding you to stay fresh, my friends. All right, bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Don't forget, I gotta get a raid. I always forget. Hang on. Let me look for a raid. Raid time, raid time. Here's my window. Wrong window. This window. Who's on? Who's on at this time of night? Let's see here. Okay, there it is. Let's see here. Oh, Juwoon's on. Oh, yeah, I know Juwoon. Alright, there we go. I think it's Minecraft. Alright, we're gonna raid Juwoon. Alright, now I'm gonna mute myself again. Hang on. Alright, good night, guys. Go say hi to Juwoon for me.